names. And on today's episode, we are going to be Doctor Who themed. Ooh. And do a classic British dessert called bread pudding. It's really tasty.
It's delicious.
So, our ingredients that we have here are, first off, milk. You're gonna need some milk.
We're using coconut milk because we want to, but you can use whatever milk you want.
And we are also using rum. It's a very important asset in all of your baking.
Naturally, and if a little bit slips into your mouth, not in the bowl, that's quite all right.
We won't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Vanilla extract.
Yum yum.
Always tasty.
Delicious.
And
4 eggs.
4 eggs.
And then raisins. That's super, super important because that's very traditional. And then bread.
With sound effects?
Yes.
Your bread needs to sound like that.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, you know. Brown sugar.
Alright.
And what's not on the table, because it's in the fridge, is butter.
Oh, yes, butter.
But that's okay. It's hot in here, so it'll melt really fast.
So step 1, speaking of hot, is going to be on the stove, and Lalita is going to take it away on there.
All right. So for step 1, we're going to combine all the ingredients on the stove into this pan. So first, we're just going to turn it on about medium heat. And the first one is going to be coconut milk. You can use whatever milk you want, but it's 3 cups. So that's 1 cup. There's a second cup, but 2 cups in this one. And then I'm going to add the raisins, which is a 1/2 cup. And then we're going to do a 3/4 cup of packed brown sugar. So when you put it in, you want to pack it down. And then we're going to do some nice bourbon vanilla extract. 1 teaspoon. And we'll also add the butter, which is going to be 3 tablespoons. And the last and best ingredient is rum. And it's supposed to be 3 tablespoons, but we'll see, might add a little bit more accidentally. It's about 3. And then basically you just want to stir it up until it's dissolved, the sugar's dissolved, butter's dissolved, and everything looks good and dissolved. So now that everything is dissolved, we're gonna just turn off the stove and I'm gonna go to step 2.
So now we're moving on with step 2. All right.
Yeah. Okay, so what we wanna do is we wanna have some bread with us. And I like to use leftover heels and the ones that nobody likes because they're fine. They're sad, but they need to be used into something.
Heels need love too.
Heels do need love. Yeah. So you want to do 7 1/2-inch slices. So we might use a little more because some of these heels are kind of small.
Okay.
But you can you can use like brioche bread if you'd like. And you can either cut them or you can rip them, which, you know, ripping is a lot funner.
Yeah.
So
This
just
is ripping in small pieces.
yeah, just, you know, like that, it's fine. Not a big deal. So now that the bread is all torn up, we're going to add the mixture.
Alrighty.
Stove, nice and hot. Just pour it right in.
Oh, look at those raisins.
Raisins are delicious. And then you just stir it up.
Oh my god, it smells so good.
It's delicious.
Wow.
So just stir it a little bit.
Not too much though,
Yeah,
right?
not too much, just, you know, enough. Because we're gonna let it sit for 30 minutes. You gotta let it sit for 30 minutes because you want the milk to soak into the bread a good amount. And once that's done, we'll go on to step 3.
Alright, so while we let that sit aside, we are going to preheat our oven to 350 degrees. We already have it on, so just let it warm up. And we are going to grease the pan that we are going to put it in. So we're just going to use some butter.
Of course, you can always use an alternative,
Whatever you want.
but butter's just better. And
Butter makes everything better.
oh, it does. So basically just kind of do that, and then you want to just
Grease it.
Grease.
Lather it up.
lather it up. Alright, so now that we're done greasing the pan, we're going to beat the eggs. But just so you know, the pan is 2 quarts, so you know what size to get.
We'll move this aside. So here we go. We have 4 eggs, and we're going to beat them in there.
Yeah.
Beat them up. Oh, on the
That
side.
doesn't matter. However you do it at home is the best. And then beat them. Woo.
Okay. So now, are we ready for step 3? Right?
Yes.
All right.
We're ready for step 3.
So we are going to take the mixture, right?
Yep.
And the reason why we needed to let it cool down for 30 minutes is because when you add the eggs, you don't want them to cook,
Until they're in the oven.
Right. So it helps the mixture cool down so the eggs don't cook
But
in
as
it.
you can see now, the liquid is a lot more absorbed and delicious. Delicious.
It smells amazing.
It does. It's too bad we don't have smell-o-vision invented yet.
I know. Get on it.
Yeah,
Jeez.
come on guys. What are you waiting for? Why are you watching us? Oh wait, never mind. Okay, so pour in the eggs.
Alrighty.
And you mix that up. Shake it all around, do whatever you can do.
It's looking good.
Yeah, this kind of brings everything together when you're baking, when it's baked, so you know it doesn't fall apart.
So now we're gonna put it in here?
We're gonna put it in there. So you
Alright.
just pour it right on in. Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's amazing.
Look at it overflow and jiggly fatness.
Jiggly fatness. Just like what we're gonna be when we're done with this.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
And look at that. It looks really nice.
That looks
Just kind of
tasty.
maybe like make it a little even and make sure the raisins are in different spots.
And then we're gonna put it in the oven?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Go for it.
I'm gonna open it up for me. Oh, it's hot.
Of course it's hot. And then we want to set the timer for 50 minutes. And once 50 minutes is done, our bread pudding is done.
Alright, so we just heard the timer and it's finally done.
Bread pudding time!
Take it out.
Woo!
Alrighty.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
And as you can see, looks really delicious.
Wow. Look at that. Look, it's
Oh,
bubbling
bubbling
still.
deliciousness.
So
Oh,
good.
oh, look at jiggle jiggle.
Oh man.
Very delicious.
Let's give it a try.
Be careful, it's very hot.
alright.
Blow on it first.
That's what she
she
said.
said.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait.
Okay. Moment of truth. Are British
She's
people
never had
right?
it, but I have.
Wow, that was really good.
It's just really like homey
Yeah.
and just decadent, but not too fancy. It's like a homemade deliciousness.
Yeah, it's kind of got the
Hard to explain.
texture of like if oatmeal cooked even past, like a little overcooked oatmeal where it's more gummy, but it's got the nice crust top, so
Yeah.
it's really good.
And the raisin.
Well, thanks for watching.
Yeah, it's really good.
You should make it. Make sure you check out our other videos. Subscribe if you want to see more. If you want to see more of Lalita burning her tongue.
It was my throat this time.
Oh, this time. And thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.